Welcome in, everybody. Good night, good evening. Let me get everybody from my clipping community in. As I say every time, feel free to join our clipping community at alturasociety.com and earn some money while watching our podcast, learning material, and just helping our brand grow. We're going to pay you guys to help distribute our clips, and we'd love to have you be part of the team here. I'm just giving everyone a final second to get in, and then we will launch shortly. Let me launch on Instagram. All right. And of course, feel free to drop your comments, your words of wisdom, anything you guys got here as we're going through this. But I'd love to kick off tonight's live stream by just saying thank you, guys. Thank you for everybody that's been a part of Altura, helping us grow, helping distribute our content. We have almost 1,000 people as part of the Altura family now, and it's growing quickly. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. None of us could have gotten the success we've had without each other. And obviously, as our marketplace grows, as we actually start running massive ads here pretty soon, that's the next phase to drive in a bunch of people to buy your services that you're listing on Altura. You guys can literally just have an idea for a business, maybe an AI company, list your service, and we will sell it for you and get the people in front of you that are willing to pay for it. And we're going to use our own AI, Nova, which is its own app dropping next week, integrated inside of Altura to help matchmake you with people that would genuinely could use your services. So all you guys have to do is have a service, dedicate yourself to it for a couple weeks, get good at it, list it on Altura, and then you can pretty much quit your job if done right, and you actually deliver and get consistent reviews. This is the dream that we're accomplishing for everybody. And although I'd love to go further in that, tonight we have a very special episode that is near and dear to my heart. So welcome back to the Ascended Podcast. I'm solo tonight. There's no Anthony, just me and some research that's genuinely pissed me off a little bit this week. So buckle up for that. I want to start tonight by giving you guys a number. 72%. That's the percentage of viral testosterone content online that comes from people with a financial interest selling you something. 72%. Over 7 out of 10 videos. A study that dropped from the University of Sydney, real researchers, peer-reviewed, published February 2026, this month, and they went through thousands of low T and the so-called masculinity crisis content. Do you guys know what they found? Not a single one of those viral posts cited actual scientific evidence. Not a single one. They manufactured a health crisis to sell you a supplement. Let that satisfy your curiosity for a second. Now, here's where it gets darker. These influencers, and I'm not going to name names because I think you guys already know who they are. They found this formula. Step 1, tell young men that they're broken, that something's wrong with them, and that they're tearing society apart by living their life in the incorrect fashion. Step 2, blame it on something vague. Society, estrogen in the water, which is true, seed oils, whatever sounds scary. Step 3, sell the fish oil, the snake oil, the cure. $19 a month for pills. For that meta-analysis, that's a study, says do absolutely nothing for men with normal testosterone levels. These meta-analysis, results show that you guys are not gaining anything. All these things, these ads, as you see on Instagram, Facebook, that push this fear-mongering content is just driving you down a rabbit hole of despair. And it's supposed to be like that. because they made hundreds of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions off you feeling like something's absolutely fucking wrong with you. And that makes me furious a little bit. It's hard to kind of contain my emotion on tonight's episode. And I sat with that for a minute, right? Because hearing that study, I used to fall for it too. I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm above it. I bought the supplements, the testosterone products, the ashwagandha. I mean, a lot of that does help, right? I actually do take ashwagandha every day for stress reduction, right? And it actually helps weight management and stuff like that too, because it keeps my brain in kind of a chilled out state. I watched videos, right, of the guys doing the cold plunges, the cold showers at 4 a.m. because Andy Elliott or whoever it was told guys that they need abs, right? And that's the way your masculinity is being killed. The stress from your life and not owning yourself, the cortisol is what's killing you. And I know, right? I'm actually all for a lot of that content. That's exactly kind of what my niche is in a lot of ways. But there's a twist of what's wrong with it. Do you know what I realized in this? I wasn't low testosterone. It wasn't like a biological feature, right? Sure, our testosterone levels are lower in general, and they are decreasing. There is some sort of crisis, but that wasn't the main reason that my life was going to shambles. It was because I was low on purpose. That's the actual epidemic that nobody wants to talk about, because you can't put purpose in a bottle and sell it for $19, but you can with test boosts. Here's the stat I think that every man listening to this should be terrified by. The Survey Center on American Life, this is from their latest data, 15% of men now report having zero close friends. Not one person they can call. That's almost 2 people out of every 10 have no friends to begin with, like 0 people they could even rely on. In 1990, that number was 3%. We went from 3 to 15 in a generation. And nobody's making the supplement ads about that. Nobody's going to go viral saying, hey, you're broken. Or maybe you're not broken. You're just alone, right? And you have nothing to build toward. That isn't what gets products off the shelf. It's not what gets Amazon orders fulfilled. That doesn't sell. So let me tell you what I think is actually happening. The system, and when I say the system, I don't mean some conspiracy. I mean actual economic machine that we all participate in here. This system needs you watching to be a consumer, a man with a purpose, a man who's building something, a man who has a tribe around him. That man is a terrible fucking customer. He doesn't need your supplement. He doesn't need your snake oil. He doesn't need your course. He doesn't need your alpha male morning routine. He's too busy actually doing something. It's too busy to pick his head up and look for other cheaper, faster magic results, right? A strong man with direction is bad for business, period. And that is their biggest fear. Think about it. Every single dollar spent convincing you that you're absolutely broken is a dollar they don't have to actually spend if you felt whole. The wellness industry, the self-help industry, the influencer supplement pipeline, right? All the affiliate marketing deals, it all depends on one tiny little thing. You waking up tomorrow still feeling like something's missing in your life. That's the business model. Your insecurity is their recurring revenue. And I'll tell you, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok have gotten very good billion-dollar industries by knowing exactly what video to show you to make you feel that way. And I'm not anti-health, right? Absolutely not. Let me be clear. Go to the gym, eat real food, get your blood work done by an actual doctor, not some guy on TikTok with ring lights and a discount code. If a doctor says your testosterone is clinically low, get treatment, right? That's medicine. That's real. What I'm talking about is the industrial scale manipulation, really, of healthy young men, healthy males, into believing that they're defective so somebody can monetize your anxiety. That's what the University of Sydney just exposed with data, with the receipts that I just told you. Now, here's what I want to flip this whole conversation here, because I don't want to just tell you what's wrong as much as it frustrates me. I want to tell you what the actual move is here. And it's not a pill. It's not a routine. It's building something. I genuinely believe, as much as receipts are killing your testosterone, right? Microplastics in the water, birth control in the water, all these things are sure impacting our ability to feel and act like men scientifically. But the reason you feel the way you do is tied to something bigger. I've watched this play out in my own lives and the lives of people around me. The cure for modern males in this crisis is not optimization. It's not saving your testosterone. It's focusing on construction. Build a business, build a product, build a community, chase something, a goal, a dream, be on the hunt. And naturally, it doesn't matter how many fucking pills you take every day, your testosterone level is going to spike upward because you feel like the man. And no amount of like social movements or anything like that can challenge that. That's literal biology. Your testosterone spikes when you are on the hunt. Build something that exists because you fucking woke up and made it exist. That feeling, the I made this shit happen feeling, no supplement on earth competes with it. No cold plunge, no 4 a.m. routine gives you what shipping a product out the door gives you. No morning routine gives you what that first dollar and that first customer gives you inside. And the loneliness piece, the epidemic that we're so-called dealing with, that solves itself when you're building. Because builders find other builders. That's how it works. You guys start making something, you start creating, you start attracting people and networking with those who are already creating. It's not even hard. I've been on sales calls where guys have been trying to sell me something where I've been trying to grow my business, see if I need it, right? And at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter what product we're selling. We realize we're hungry guys and we're talking to each other about different industries and we made a connection there. Product aside, right? Business happens as it happens, but you meet other hungry predators, guys trying to kill it out in the wild, chasing their dreams. And that's where you have to be. That is the solution to this entire fucking thing. Suddenly you've got the brotherhood when you've done this that every influencer promises you online that says that their course is the solution to, but they can't deliver because brotherhood is not a digital product. It's a byproduct of a shared mission. So if you're listening to this, if you're sitting here like, I'm fired up, and that makes a lot of sense, right? And you spent the last year, like me, maybe 3 to 5 years, cycling through supplements and routines and guru-based content like Iman Gadzhi or Alex Hormozi, and you still feel like something's off, it is. And I'm telling you right now, respectfully, stop. Stop optimizing and start building. You have a machine that needs tuning. Your body is like a studio dial, right? When you're making music, you're turning all the little knobs to try to just find the right configuration. That's not like what's sustainable. What's more sustainable is flipping on or off the power and just focusing on creating, getting in the studio, right? Not trying to tweak every little knob. You're the man that needs a mission, not the man that needs to optimize. That's the difference. The influencers that are out there selling you this crisis, the Andrew Tates of the world, won't tell you this because there's no affiliate link for go build something real. There's no discount code for find 3 other guys who are fired up and tired of being sold to and go create something together. But that's the answer. That's what I'm telling you right now. It's always been the answer. And I think deep down that you guys have known that. The ascended don't work for the system. They build their own. Look, the reason I would say I have this podcast, the reason I built Altura and Nova, right? The reason any of this even exists in the first place is because I got tired of being a customer in my own life. I wanted to be on the other side. I wanted to be the architect. And Altura is just what it looks like for me. A place where builders actually connect, find work, list their services, make money, they earn and they grow together instead of just scrolling through another feed designed purposefully as a weapon, I would say, to make you feel behind. That is the goal. And it is excellent because you feel like shit and I know it. And you can't leave your feed. You get stuck there. If that resonates with you, go check it out. There's no pressure. There's no hard sell. Altura Society's down there on the screen. It's just there if you're ready. But whether you ever touch Altura or not, I need you guys to hear this. You are not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. You're not low T. Your testosterone level doesn't really matter. And I can promise you that the one way you're going to fix it, even if it was to do what I'm telling you. You're under-tasked. You're under-challenged. And the only people who benefit from you believing otherwise, are the ones selling you the cure to cancer that you don't fucking have. Build something. Find your people. Stay ascended. Join our network. And as always, I'm rooting for you. Don't believe the nonsense. Be yourself. And join Altura. AlturaSociety.com. I'd love to see you inside. Check out Nova, our AI tool, dropping next week on the App Store. And I will see you in the next one.